A.V. Jones, which is my pumpkin spice matcha. If you are here at Community Grounds in Atlanta, come hang out with us at Community Grounds. I'll be here for however long my battery life will be. I might have to ask them for a charger. I'm going to get that one. How am I? Great question. I am very proud of myself today because I'm like this one kid at the house. Right. I'm going to leave the kid at my house with my dad. I'm going to leave him at the house with my dad. Right. It's his house, not mine. And so I was doing everything to be quiet so I can just leave, quietly. I let him stay up late at night so he can sleep so I can still have my time. This is my time. And I have actively been doing this since Tuesday, so today is Wednesday. So for 2 days, I've chosen myself in the morning. And I'm so proud of myself. I buy my for 2 days, I've chosen myself in the morning. And I'm so proud of myself. I buy my drinks. I have bought my drinks. I have bought my breakfasts. And I haven't felt bad at all because I'm taking care of me, myself, first. And I realized that by doing this, thank you so much. I realized that by doing this, and he might get loud, so forgive me. But I realized by putting myself first, I always put other people's first. I always put other people first. I have always. I do now, but I have always put other people first. But by giving myself this moment to talk with you guys, have conversation with you guys, get my mind, it sets me up for a better day. I have more energy to share with my family than what I would feel before because I make time for me. That's one. 2. So, thank you guys so much for the likes. The second reason why I'm proud of myself. The Hub Summit is a lot of work. It is a ton of work. And for the last days, I have been feeling very insecure. But the insecurities, welcome in, Wasted Wellness. The insecurities, thank you so much for the heart me. The insecurities that I have been feeling were all the things that I'm starting to realize that it happened to me when I was a little girl. I remember my very first crush. Good morning, how are you? I remember my very first crush. And y'all gonna be like, what? My very first crush was this dude out in South Haven, Michigan. And he was giving me the vibes. I was like, I think I was 14 years old. He was giving me the vibes, and I was digging him, and I was like, ooh, I might have my first boyfriend. And we had class together, and he was like really digging me, like talking and all that stuff. Then I guess another girl saw me and him like vibing or whatever, and she slid in. I guess I wasn't moving fast enough. I don't know. But this girl and him ended up being a couple. Broke my heart. It broke my heart so bad. Like, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. It broke my heart so bad. One, because me and the girl had the exact same name. Her name was NaKeesha. No, her name was NaKeesha Marie, just like me. Her last name's different. Exact same name. Exact same name. So I was really, really heartbroken because I'm like, wait a minute. You got the wrong Keisha. Young is so, it really is. I remember this. And I was like, I was so hurt. I'm still feeling like a little teary-eyed right now. I was so hurt. I was so hurt. I was like, dude, you got the wrong NaKeesha Marie. Like, you really got the wrong NaKeesha Marie. It's me. It's chose me. You should have chose me. I don't even, you know what's so crazy? I don't even remember the dude's name. I really don't, because I was in transit and I'm a military brat. I'm in transit and I'm a military brat, more than fan. And so I don't remember people's names. I just remember their face, right? And so I was feeling so bad. Good morning. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not. It, like, I've always, from that moment, literally from that moment, I always felt that I would never be the right Keisha. Again, I appreciate Tiffany. I don't have any of those things because we were moved so much. We lost a lot of things along the way. I don't have any of those things. None of them. None of them. None of them. And that was one of the high schools that I didn't even spend a full year at. Like, it was literally my first high school, but it wasn't, because it was like, it was in Pattengale, Michigan. That was the name of that. It was Pattengale. It's a middle school, high school out in Michigan. Okay, no pressure, but if you go online, yeah, and it's possible. No, actually, sorry, it wasn't in Pattengale. It was in South Haven, Michigan. We moved so much. And so, and I appreciate it because that means you like involve a feeling too, so you feel me. But I was like, oh my God. From that moment on, I've always felt like I was never the right one. I was never good enough. Insecurities like a mug. Like, no matter what I do, I'll always be second best. From that moment, like literally from that moment. And so, by working in, like, creating the hub as a 45-year-old woman, I'm looking at, maybe he was weak and would have cheated on you anyway. Anyways, if enticed by, right, exactly, right. So that's what I was thinking now, right? As a 45-year-old woman, but the 14-year-old me, heartbroken, like in the bed, crashed out, like I can't do nothing, so depressed, because I'm like, dude, you should have chose me. I'm the one you wanted. You was giving me the vibes. Like, and I think, no matter of fact, I know that whenever I felt like a good feeling, like it seems like there's a connection, and not just romantically, right, but in all the things that I've done, I would always get excited about it because it could be mine. It's a possibility that it could be mine. It really can be mine. And then something weird happens and it derails it. And in everything that I create, I always go in with that idea that somebody could easily take this away from me. They look just like me, the same exact name as me. Take it away, right? This is 14-year-old me. Okay, it's 14-year-old me, right? And this experience, or that experience, really, literally, what was meant for you will come to you. Absolutely. That you talking to the 14-year-old me. Because that's how I always act. I was just about to ask, where are you today? Yes, back at home. So I like to change it up on y'all. That's cool. So 14-year-old me has been living in this broken space. Yeah, I got a young heartbroken story. Yeah. How did it affect you in your today? I didn't know that I carried that. I didn't know that I carried that insecurity until recently. Because creating this space, creating the hub, the 14-year-old me is looking at, like, this isn't coming together. This isn't happening the way I want. I don't understand. Why isn't this happening the way that I planned it? How come it's not going to plan? Blah, 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 blah. Right? this is 14-year-old me. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe this is not what I was supposed to be doing. All of these things that is happening inside of my mind. This is what I've been thinking about for the last week, right? Not this week, but the last week. I was actually 24. Yup. So he was my first. Aww. Yeah. We Virgos. We look to y'all Pisces. I know. You Pisces, man. It's like a cosmic experience when Virgo and the Pisces get together. It's like consistent, like instant bond. Yup. Welcome in, Christina. So this last week, I've been literally going within, feeling all the feels, and coming to the realization that the reason why I've been feeling this way is because of the 14-year-old me and her insecurities. Her insecurities of not being enough. Her insecurities of knowing that someone can take them away from her with the same name. Knowing that the work that I have done within myself won't be valued, won't be looked upon, won't be celebrated, and it'll be a waste of time. Because those are the feelings that the 14-year-old me felt when I was trying to do whatever I was trying to do with this. He was already like a 16-year-old boy. I don't. But that same feeling was a feeling that I've been feeling. And so as a 45-year-old me, I had to make the decision, like, first of all, Keisha, baby, we created something out of nothing. That's what we did. We created something out of nothing. We are in a position where we have 12 other people who are like, hey, we understand what you're trying to do, right? 12 other people who, put forth an effort, to be a part of something that we don't know what it looks like. We don't know what it's supposed to look like. There is no, we might have a blueprint, but we've never seen it, right? And then I have to think, like, I'm creating this. Like, I'm truly creating this. And I can't articulate what it's supposed to look like. I don't know, like, asking for help at this moment in the build stage. I can't, because I can't articulate what it looks like, right? The only thing is I can go by my feelings. I can go by age. I can't, because I can't articulate what it looks like, right? The only thing is I can go by my feelings. I can go by, okay, this is what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. So I'm putting out the outlier or the outline of what I wanted to do. And so I'm like, when you create things, you take a moment, right? Whenever you guys are creating things, feel me. If you feel me, put it in the comments. I feel you. But when you're creating something, sometimes you got to create it in the dark, right? And then pull in people as you can. And you pull in people where you think will be a good fit here. You would be a good fit here. When you're planning something, you can't always give the full details if you've never been there before. If you've never seen it, how do you address it? How do you it? And so I started to look at the 14-year-old version of myself, even in that moment, and like Tiffany, I think it was Tiffany was saying, is it Tiffany? Yeah. Tiffany was saying, like, what's meant to happen. He could have been a cheater. He could have did all of these different things. And I'm like, yeah, 45-year-old me, like, you know what? That little boy could have been a cheater. That little boy could have got me pregnant. You know what I'm saying? All of these things that are popping up in my mind. It wouldn't have been his fault. I would have openly and willingly done whatever I need to do at the time, right? I don't know. I was 14. I didn't know nothing. I was still a part of the B club, right? I didn't know. So for me, looking back at the younger version of myself, looking at that 14 version of myself, I'm talking to her and saying, hey, babe, it happened the way it happened. Yes, the girl NaKeesha Marie, just like you, might have got him, but it's meant for her to have, not you. And it didn't mean that you were any less than or any greater than anybody else, in a sense, especially for that time. You were 14 years old, new to the city, new to everything. Ain't no telling what could have happened between you and him. And you didn't want that smoke. You didn't want it. And you were protected. I always lean to the protection part. Always. So sometimes what we might need to do when things seem a little challenging to us when we are an adult, these challenges might have came. Welcome to the tribe, Lima. These challenges might have came from when you were a little person or a medium-sized person, teenager, adolescent, right? And you still carry that as your weight. You still carry that as your mirror. You're still living out that story of a 14-year-old girl when you grown. You super grown. You super duper grown, right? I'm trying to watch my stuff. I ain't no charger, y'all. Hold on. I'll give these people got a charger. Hold on. And let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? Got our back. Why is this filter so something on deep? You only know what you know. I don't understand why this filter is so filtery. Sorry, y'all. This filter is so filtery. It's weird. Oh. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. That's what this playing. No, I'm sorry. Oh, yay! Thank you so much.
The key is the cafes, and then the core is mine, but
I'm gonna give it right back.
I'm here till like 3, so.
Oh, I ain't gonna be here that long. We ain't gonna be here that long. Whoops. All right, we got to charge so we can stay a little bit longer. Okay, we about to get close and personal, y'all. Sorry. All right. You only know